For New Yorkers like me, one of the most important things in Trump's big, beautiful bill, his plan on passing a tax cut or extend his first term tax cuts for the foreseeable future, one of the most important things is what will happen to SALT. SALT stands for state and local tax deduction. It is a cap that was placed in 2017 in his first term on the amount that you can deduct from your state and local taxes from your federal taxes. New Yorkers can only deduct $10,000 of their state and local taxes from their federal tax bill. Now, Trump put this cap in place in 2017, mostly to punish blue states, states that are run by Democrats, states that have high state and local taxes. This is a bigger issue of Trump just not being president for all Americans, but just being president for the Americans that voted for him. Running for election last September, Trump went to the Nassau Coliseum, had a huge rally, and promised that he would reverse his position on SALT. Uh, to be clear, Trump is the one who put this SALT cap in place, but this is something that he said he would reverse. Now, three members of Congress from Long Island, Andrew Garbarino, Nick LaLota, and Anthony D'Esposito, they have come out and they are standing firm on this issue that in order to get their votes from Long Island, as well as Mike Lawler from Rockland County, in order to get their votes, the tax cap must be reversed. Now a lot of fiscal conservatives in the Republican House chamber are saying that this will increase federal deficits and that this cap helps subsidize high tax states at the expense of low tax states, high tax Democratic states at the expense of low tax Republican states. Now, to be clear, this tax cut bill will very likely increase deficits regardless and is likely to cut Medicaid throughout the country for millions of Americans. But that's a side part. This is the value here is $1.2 trillion over the next 10 years. So the SALT cap is projected to reduce federal revenue by 1.2 trillion over 10 years. Now, I don't want to give these three Long Island Republicans, as well as Mike Lawler, too much credit. It was the Republicans who voted to cap the amount you could deduct from your taxes. It was Trump, it was the Republicans. All of the Democrats were against this. They all voted against it. Members of Congress like Tom Suozzi of Long Island has been the most vocal opponent of the SALT cap. He co-chairs the bipartisan SALT caucus and has been a consistent champion of alleviating the financial burden of this for New Yorkers. We also have plenty of other Democrats who very much will be opposing this bill for many reasons, but including the SALT cap. Now, it is important, given that the House is led by the Republicans, that these New York Republicans stand firm on this and they stand united, and it seems like they are. Now, some in the House majority, Speaker Johnson, is floating the idea of increasing the cap in order to get a compromise from 10,000 to 30,000, or to have some sort of an income limit for what is considered what's capped out, like what income limit allows you to no longer have this cap. This is a big debate. This is a big debate, and we're going to see what these Long Island and New York Republicans do in the negotiations. They have a lot of leverage. This is a very important for New Yorkers, and so this is something to keep your eye on.